Welcome to Braintree Today. I'm Sarah Hamilton. Here's a look at some of the top stories we're following. A Braintree Planning Board member has been charged in a federal fraud case. And we take a look at the Braintree Historical Society's monthly open house. Also ahead, the trial of Lindsay Clancy is now underway at Plymouth Superior Court, and eBay has reached a $55 million settlement with a Massachusetts couple in a harassment case. Plus, more local stories from around the South Shore and Massachusetts. A Braintree man and longtime member of the town's planning board has been charged by federal prosecutors in connection with an alleged fraud scheme. Officials say Daryl K. McCamey is accused of diverting $235,000 from a Massachusetts church. Further details have not yet been released. The charges were recently made public, and the case remains under investigation. Last week, we stopped by the Braintree Historical Society's monthly open house to check out their American Revolution exhibit and explore the Society's library. Here's more from the event.
We preserve the historic documents and a lot of the historic artifacts that are important to the town. On the first floor here we have our library, and this is where anyone can come and who has an interest in Braintree and Braintree's history, and we will help share that history. For the 250th, we are currently holding a temporary exhibit on the American Revolution, highlighting the leaders, especially those John Adams, Hancock, who were both from Braintree. Braintree was obviously a farming community, and Braintree at the time was Braintree, Quincy, Randolph, and Holbrook, so a much larger area. John Adams was born and raised in Braintree, in the part that is now Quincy or North Precinct at the time. But in those years leading up to the Revolution, this was still his home, and it was actually in Braintree that some of the important documents and events that John Adams would help move the colony forward. There's like the letters of instructions. It's the response to British taxation. It's one of those early responses in the 1760s, and it's instructions to the Colonial Congress or to the Colonial Congress of Massachusetts on how to respond to this unjust taxation that's being imposed on us without us any say. So it's kind of a really important document that would later kind of articulate what are the causes of the American Revolution. Public history and local history is so important to all of us. It helps us understand where we are and where we come from, and so that's why I would say most of us at the society are dedicated to the volunteering we do. It's just to kind of share that history and that love of place.
A community ceremony is being held to welcome Braintree's new police chief. Mayor Aaron Joyce is inviting residents to attend the official swearing-in of Robert J. Kilroy Jr. as Chief of Police. The ceremony will take place Monday, August 3rd at 5 p.m. in Cahill Auditorium and is open to the public. A meet and greet with light refreshments will follow the ceremony. If you can't attend in person, BCAM TV will be covering the event. You can watch on the government channel, Channel 8 on Comcast, and Channel 26 on Verizon, and check out our YouTube page at youtube.com/BCAMTV. A new bank has opened its doors in Braintree. Beacon Bank has officially opened its new location at 125A Union Street, serving residents and local businesses. The branch offers personal and business banking services, including lending and financial planning support. Officials say the bank aims to provide local, community-focused service and expert guidance. Town leaders welcome the business to Braintree and wish the team continued success. A community event honoring local veterans is coming to Braintree. The annual Veterans Picnic will take place on Saturday, August 22nd from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Braintree Public Safety Complex on 2015 Washington Street. Organizers say the event will feature food, music, and a chance for the community to come together and recognize those who have served. The picnic is free and open to the public. Thank you for watching Braintree Today on BCAM TV. We'll be right back with more local stories.
Steps to keep yourself and your family safe from ticks and the illnesses they can cause. Use EPA-approved tick repellents on your skin and clothes. Read and follow the directions. Wear light-colored clothing to make it easier to spot a crawling tick. Check for ticks on yourself, your kids, and your pets anytime you've been outdoors. Some tick bites can make you sick, but finding and removing a tick properly makes it less likely. Call your doctor if you start to feel ill or notice a rash near the bite. Play it safe when you're outdoors.
Welcome back to Braintree Today. Here are some of the top stories from across the South Shore and Massachusetts. The trial of Lindsay Clancy is now underway at Plymouth Superior Court. Opening statements began this week in the case involving the 2023 deaths of her 3 children. Clancy has pleaded not guilty. The case is expected to center on her mental state and whether she can be held criminally responsible. Her defense team says they plan to argue she was suffering from a severe mental health condition, while prosecutors argue she is responsible for the deaths. The trial is expected to last several weeks. A teenager was killed and 4 others were seriously injured after a crash involving a stolen SUV in Abington. Officials say police attempted to stop the vehicle Wednesday morning when it left the road and struck a tree on Washington Street. The 17-year-old driver was pronounced dead at the scene. 4 passengers suffered serious injuries and were taken to area hospitals. The incident remains under investigation by state and local authorities. A Natick couple has reached a multi-million-dollar settlement with eBay after a series of harassment incidents linked to the company. Ina and David Steiner, who run an e-commerce news website, say they settled a federal lawsuit for more than $55 million. The case stems from a 2019 incident where former eBay employees targeted the couple after critical reporting on their site. Prosecutors say the harassment included sending disturbing items and repeatedly targeting the couple with threats and intimidation. Several employees were later convicted in federal court for their roles in the case. MBTA riders could see some relief this fall as state officials announce a series of new fare discounts. Starting September 1st, riders will be able to make unlimited transfers within a 2-hour window, paying only a single fare. Officials also say most express bus fares will be reduced to the standard bus price, making travel more affordable for daily commuters. In addition, some seniors will be eligible for free public transportation under the new plan. State leaders say the changes are part of a broader effort to lower costs and make the MBTA more accessible. Thank you for tuning in to Braintree Today. We'll be right back with more stories worth knowing, plus this week's entertainment picks. Welcome back to Braintree Today. Before we get to this week's entertainment picks, here are a couple stories worth knowing. Movie night at Fenway Park is returning next month. The Red Sox will host a special screening of the 1996 comedy Happy Gilmore on September 5th to celebrate the film's 30th anniversary. The movie will play on the video board with golf-themed activities, photo opportunities, and concessions available. Tickets start at just $10 and can be purchased at redsox.com/movie night. And one more thing, if you're looking for something to do in Braintree, the Nelson Chin Summer Concert Series is back for the season. Every Tuesday night, your favorite local bands will be playing live at the Gazebo, located at Sunset Lake. If you can't make it to a show and want to watch, check out BCAM TV for coverage. Now let's take a look at some of the movies and shows people are talking about this week. First, Spider-Man Brand New Day follows Peter Parker, who's living a lonely existence 4 years after the events of No Way Home. As his powers begin to undergo a visceral evolution, he battles a mind-controlling villain and tries to reconnect with MJ. The film stars Tom Holland and Zendaya. You can watch Spider-Man Brand New Day now in theaters. Up next, 72 Hours follows a 40-year-old executive who hopes to save his flailing career by joining a group of 20-somethings on a wild 3-day bachelor party after he's accidentally added to their group text. The film stars Kevin Hart and Marcelo Hernandez. You can watch 72 Hours now on Netflix. Finally, Avatar: Aang, The Last Airbender follows Aang, the world's last airbender who learns of an ancient power that could save his culture from extinction. With the help of his friends, he embarks on a global quest to find it before it falls into the wrong hands. The film stars Eric Nam and Jessica Madden. You can watch Avatar: Aang, The Last Airbender now on Paramount+. Thank you for watching Braintree Today on BCAM TV. Don't forget you can watch us on Verizon in HD on channel 2128 and Comcast on channel 1073. I'm Sarah Hamilton, and we'll see you next time.